I have a real estate license, and I'm supposed to be selling real estate, although I haven't sold anything lately.
Okay. Well,
But
okay.
we had our meeting today, and then I had my my niece is doing a 30-day pop-up shop downtown. So I went there to take my items
Oh,
and help
okay.
her get set up. And what else? Let's see. Oh, and I had a meeting this morning, a Zoom meeting from 9 to 10:30. No, 9:30 to 11. Yeah. So it's like I've been on the move all day,
Always on the run. Yeah.
always on the run. Oh my goodness. Woo. It's
Okay.
all good though. And this weekend I'm gonna go. In fact, my boo is going with me. My my grandsons have a piano recital on Sunday, so
Okay.
we are gonna get on a train Saturday night, arrive there Sunday morning,
Ooh,
go to their recital Sunday afternoon, get back on the train Sunday night, and be back here Monday morning.
wow. Where are you headed to?
North Carolina.
Okay, okay, right. That's where
Yeah.
they are. Okay. So you don't drive when you go down there.
No, I don't. I got a 4-hour maximum in the car.
So how
we
long
have,
is the ride when you go?
well, we have driven when my husband and I drove. It took us about 7 hours, and
Ooh.
and it takes them because they're coming here. In fact, my daughter is here now,
Mm.
because she works from home, but she's based in Jacksonville, so she's here for a week of work. But I'm not gonna see her because
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
there. But
Mm.
they're coming back here, I think on December 18th or something like that. We have a family trip planned where the extended family is going down to Daytona. We have like five adjacent rooms in
Okay.
this condo complex. So we're gonna do that for 3 days, I think.
Nice.
And then Christmas dinner's at my house. So sometime between now and then I need to clean my house.
You gotta make sure you have some time for you after all that because
Yes,
that's a lot.
that is a lot. Hey, sweetheart, I'm on
Hey,
I'm on my live.
oh, sorry, real quick. When did you say you're coming?
We're leaving here Saturday night. We get there Sunday morning.
Okay, and you're leaving Sunday too?
Yes, we're leaving Sunday night.
Okay, so you're not spending the night. It's just a day trip.
Well, I guess we're not spending the night. Gosh, we don't have one night. You're right. We're getting off the train Sunday morning and get back on the train Sunday evening. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
All right.
All right, then bye.
Love you. Bye. Oh Lord. Ooh,
Yeah,
we're
that's
gonna be on the train 2 nights in a row. Oh, yuck.
you're gonna be exhausted when you get back. Hmm.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
So how about you? Did you do your Sunday live? I didn't catch it.
I did. I did do the Sunday live, and I was like, you know what? Stick to it. It wasn't as stressful though because I had internet for the past couple of weeks. You know what I mean? The ones that were stressful was the ones I couldn't get online and couldn't do it. So
Right.
I said, let me for now, I'm gonna stick to the Sundays. If it changes, I'll announce it. But plus I had created Saturday. I was in this studio all day. It was like somebody had put an energy bug in me. I was cutting out all these new shapes and I had this fabric I wanted to use. And I was just in here, I'm talking from when I got up till when it was time to go to sleep.
Wow.
Girl, you don't have a show. What are you doing? But it's just sometimes the creativity hits me like that.
Okay.
So, and then I showed a lot of what I showed was that. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So I
I,
must have caught some of it, or well, whenever you come across my feed, I see you. So I did see some really colorful, beautiful shapes. So was
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Also, I did get some of it then.
Sometimes it's just I posted almost in every spot it'll let me and
Okay.
on YouTube too. So yeah.
Hello, God's Gemini. How are you?
Let's see.
You're welcome to come on stage and chat. Let's see here.
Hello, God's Gemini.
I see Cassandra coming through.
Hello,
Hey,
God's
Miss Cassandra.
Cassandra coming through.
Let's see.
Hey, Miss Cassandra.
Oh. How you ladies doing? Oh,
Good.
actually, I heard some of your conversation. I had to go find my tablet while I was watching you on the TV.
Okay.
Doing
Yeah.
well.
So I heard you say, JC, you was real busy this weekend. I know. I saw your earrings. They're gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
That was after you talking about after the haul. That too. That was good Lord.
Right.
Sunday after the haul, I was like, I hadn't worked with beads in so long.
Yeah.
That would be on my next one. And I just sat there. I swear to you guys, I made like 40 pair of earrings.
That's a lot in a day.
Yeah. Well, about 10 of them was yesterday because I received another order of some beads that came in, and I was like, I don't know. Sometimes it's just like I can't not create it when I have something. And then I'm hoping I don't go through dry spells, because after I get on an energy bug like that, sometimes I'll be like, I don't want to walk in this studio.
Yeah.
I saw your pieces, Cassandra.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Oh, these are cute.
Uh-huh.
So are you gonna sublimate or?
I'm at this point, I don't know. I have no space for another printer.
Right.
And my son keeps saying, you need to clean out the garage, Mom. But every time I look at like some of the stuff in the middle of the garage, it be his and his wife's stuff. My stuff is mostly on one wall, and I have like a shelving unit that holds tubs. That's where most of my stuff is. And I'm like, okay, kid, you keep talking about your mother's stuff in the garage. You don't realize you got a lot of stuff in the garage too. So I don't know. I was late coming in because I had stumbled upon a video where this guy was using his the waste from his 3D printer. And he was showing how he figured out how to make even size sheets. And I was like, because my son and we've been looking at that and trying to figure out how to use and recycle the 3D printing, waste that you have at the end. So, like failed prints. And now he has these machines. He has bamboo printers. And when it changes colors or when it starts up, it creates a little waste, and we call it poop. They call it poop too. It has like these little turds, rounded up little turds, and it spits it out at the end or at the beginning of the printing, and he's got boxes and boxes of this turd. And I'm like, this man just showed how to recycle the little turds. This summer, my son bought printers, and he has 8 bamboo printers right now in the garage. Well, he has 6 in the garage and 2 in the living room, but he has 8 bamboo printers, and that doesn't include the collection of printers. Cassandra? Yes, I am, Cassandra. You see me? Yeah. But so he has all these printers in the house, so he's always printing.
A bamboo printer? Is it another name for it?
It's just a different name for a style of printer, and they are fast printers. You
Oh,
know, they're very fast and they're very, very smooth. The output is like gorgeous. He
Yeah.
printed up some 3 foot
He's on the television.
yeah, Mom. He printed up some 3 foot tall nutcrackers.
Oh my God.
And they are gorgeous. I'm gonna have to find the picture later on and
The page is
post it on your
phenomenal.
shop. I mean on your page. So yeah, he's been printing up a lot. A
So
lot,
that's
a lot,
what
a
he
lot.
does. He does.
Yeah, he has what's he call it? One of his side hustles, but that's what he is. That's what he does. He's an entrepreneur.
Yes.
He creates 3D printed objects. Some of them he's designed himself, and then others he's gotten the STLs and he prints them and he sells them. And
Okay.
then he has a gaming truck called That Game. What's it? That Game Truck.
Okay.
And in the truck he has 5 televisions and all the gaming systems. And so when you want to have a party, he drives it, you hire him and he drives the truck up to the house and the kids can come in. I think up to maybe, well, I think maybe 10 kids can sit in the truck at a time and play games.
That is
10 or more kids.
that
Yeah,
I
it's
wouldn't have thought of that. That is a mobile gaming truck.
yes, and then because we're in warm climate, especially in the summer, he also features some outdoor games
Yeah.
where the kids can, I think we have a hatchet game where they can throw a plastic hatchet at a board that will catch it. He has that. He has a big Connect Four.
Yes.
So my little granddaughter, she likes dropping the checkers in the Connect Four, and the board is as big as she is.
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, so that's what he does. Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. Excuse
Yeah. And then and then he's also a stay-at-home dad. So
Can I get out and look out the window?
if you want to. So him and the 2-year-old hang out together.
Okay.
Oh, but
That's
yeah.
awesome. We have a comment in the chat from God's Gemini. She said, I saw your video Sunday, Miss Sherry. You said you had put too much out. What's the downside of having a lot of pieces sitting out for sale? How do you know when you have enough? And I said, I see like other people have just such a neat display.
Mhm.
And it's hard for me. I'm not neat. I used to depend on my sister. My sister could just lay it out so beautifully,
Yeah.
so neatly, and so attractive, but I just kind of put it up there,
But one thing that I have found, but I don't do it much, but when I do, is you got the same space of table. Say you got a 6x6 table, but you can put one in the back upper, like staircasing it, level it. So
Okay.
for your dolls, maybe you could have, I'm sorry, your statues, because that's what they are, right?
Right.
Say it correctly.
Okay.
Dorothy just got the dolls. So maybe put in the front of where the people are approaching some dolls on the table, and then have a box. We all got Amazon boxes, and wrap it with a cloth, and make it firm because the statues are probably heavy, and then just stand it on top. So then you got one down here and one up here, and it's the same number of dolls. It's just,
Okay. But they're okay at different levels. That sounds like that would work.
you could still use the space up. You just got a
yeah,
level.
that's what you want to do is go up. Like your earrings, I see they were on a tall stand that revolved. That's good. I remember my first setup used to be what did I have? I had the shelving units that you use for the closets. So normally they ran horizontal in your closet. Hi, Carol. And I think I bought maybe 3 sheets of it. And
Oh,
so I had 2 going up on the, well, maybe I had 4 sheets. I had 2 going up on the sides, and I kind of made them in L shape. And then I had a third one that went across the length of the table, so I had stuff coming up, and then I had stuff on a shelf going across, and it's about going up, using that vertical space.
yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
using that vertical
Sherry, your
space.
setup was nice.
It was.
It was nice. It was very nice.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, and I felt like you didn't have too much. Yeah, I felt like you didn't. Sometimes I think that when I'm setting up that I have too much. So what I try to do is I find the stuff that people not paying attention to, and then I start pulling that off the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because sometimes, with us being jewelry makers, we make and make and make.
Make.
And we can end up carrying too much.
Because in addition to what I had out there, I have 4 close up jewelry cases still full. In fact, I have 2 more of those round things. They're taller. And so I went downtown. I was telling JC, my niece is doing a 30-day pop-up downtown. So I took those 2 other rounds and filled them up and took them down there. And I still got jewelry that's not out.
Yeah.
I was telling myself,
Look
I
at
was
see if
walking,
it's in my
I
jacket.
was like, girl, don't you
Look
create
and see if it's
nothing.
in my jacket over there.
The season of
On the
I
kitchen
didn't hear you,
table.
JC.
I said, don't
Look at my jacket
create
first. Lily.
anything else. I mean, sometimes you just want to get in there and create. And I was like, girl, you ain't going nowhere. You have no
Just
more
like that door.
shows, but sometimes you just get in there and want to create.
That bug.
Right.
That
I'm on
creative
alive.
bug gets you going, and you
Yes.
create.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, because
Please,
this morning I created a couple of earring pieces where I had some money. I think I went to the treasury, and at the treasury they gave the teachers bags of shredded money, so we can talk to the children about how the treasury recycles money. So I had all this shredded money, and I started turning it into jewelry, putting it inside some resin.
Yes, look at that. That is
I saw that on your page. Hello, ladies.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Good. I got caught behind. I was messing with this.
Oh, the aura. How y'all getting along?
What's her name?
Her name is, I can't figure it out.
Oh, no. You gonna get it, because that's like when I first started with my X2, I didn't think I was gonna figure it out, and I was like, well, wait a minute, what's happening here? That's like in the very beginning, I didn't buy any wood. And so I was like, well, let me see what it would do with cardboard, and I had prepped some cardboard and I had painted it and it looked real good, and I stuck it in the machine and the machine chewed it all up. I was like, well, I don't understand this. So
Well,
then I went back.
many people. There's so many people on YouTube.
Right.
that's
I went back to
having a hard time with the Glowforge Aura with cutting stuff, but I buy the stuff that the machines say they use. So this is like some teal acrylic, that pieces that I cut.
Oh yeah, they did have some nice
some of
teal.
these.
But see,
Yeah,
the
some
thing
of these,
is, the thing
Yeah.
is, I didn't have an Aura, and so I had an X2, and I had to learn. And matter of fact, in the beginning with the X2, the software was so kind of limited that it was just a software packet that would handle SVGs, and it would put it on the cutting space, and then you had to figure out how powerful the cutter needed to be, and then you had to figure out how fast it should move. Now, see, with a Glowforge, they figure that out when you scan the material. But JC and I, we had X tools, and that information is not built into the machine. Now the software package that X2 has now, it will at least suggest, based on what your material is, it will now suggest, what your engraving power should be, what your cut power should be. But see, you have that X2, and so you pay in that extra X2 money so that it will scan the material and automatically cut it for you.
You mean Glowforge?
Glowforge. Right. The Glowforge does
if
that.
you're in their design, if you're in their design department, whatever they have free, like those swirly earrings that I got, just by having the machine, they think they're doing something. They give you that design for free. But then when you go back in your dashboard and try to retrieve that same design, you no longer has access to it. And I said, they got a lot of nerve with all this money you pay for these machines. Say it's free, so it's only free for 30 days. They don't make it clear. It's free for 30 days. So if you go over that 30 days of anything that you get from Glowforge or a design, and you don't save it somewhere, which I'm trying to learn, if you don't copy paste or save it somewhere, you're going to lose it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you get right there. You have the Glowforge expert. Her name is Sherry Shine, and she's your friend.
No, she has the big boy. She has the big boy, so she's familiar with the little brother.
She has
all
both.
You guys
now.
that have the big boy is familiar with the little brother. I've been online all day trying to figure out how to trace around designs. I got designs that I want to cut, but I just can't seem to figure out how to get it to the Glowforge to trace it, because it says that you have to scan this. It's like a magnetic box around the item, and then when you try to bring it around the item to scan it, then you go to your design. It's half of the design. I'm like, what is going on with this machine? So it says trace. That's what if I don't be shown it visually, I'm just going to be lost. Now I done looked at like 10 videos, everybody like running through the hills and the valleys. Oh, the hills are like the sound of music. Like, it's so great to work with this machine, but it's not. You got so much work to do with learning this machine. And I'm not paying no subscription for they little measly peasly little designs from somebody out of an Etsy group somewhere. No, I want my own design. I paid $1,400 to make my own design. So somebody's going to help me. Some little angel sent from heaven going to help me, because I'm about ready to box it up and say so long.
No, there is a program. It's free, and it's called Inkspace, I think it is. I'm gonna send you, and basically it will convert stuff into SVG. But I think the software on the M1 is a lot more. And I think I converted an image into a cut file. So send me what you trying to get into an SVG, and let's see if I can help you at least do that part. If not, create it yourself through Inkspace, then maybe I can
Inkscape, and then the icon for the logo for the program, it looks like a little hill or mountain.
Yeah,
a black and white mountain. And so
someone said you could go on Canva and get some
Canva is money again, and that's probably true. That's probably true. Did you have electronic cutting machine before at all?
Maker?
No. A Cricut or a Silhouette?
Well, I have a Cricut. I got a Cricut ear too.
You should be able to pull that.
So
It's in the box.
oh,
Y'all
I'll
hold
put
on
them
for a minute. Let me see if we can help Jay. Jay, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
oh, good. We can now see you.
I got a sound coming from two places.
You got sound coming from where? Okay, you're okay now? Because I see you coming in and going out and coming in and going out. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we'll work it out. Let's see. Look, LaSalle said, JC, where did you get the glue you used for the washi tape?
I think this is the same person that was on our Facebook group. I got it from Amazon, and I'm gonna go ahead and did it let me drop links before? Sherry, can I drop on
Well, it
Amazon?
seems like you were able to do it in comments. Was that where we were able to put links last time?
And
Yeah.
it is from Amazon. It's called Weld Bond, WELDBOND. Weld Bond, and it's made for all kinds of surfaces. So, and if this is the same person that was asking in Facebook, I did put the link in the Facebook group, but I'm gonna try and put it here too.
What were you using the well bond on? I guess I didn't see that.
So I was doing a revamp of a washi tape video. Initially, I was doing washi tape onto wood. This time, I wanted to, instead of using double-sided tape to keep the washi tape on there, I wanted to cut it in place. So I was gluing the washi tape to the wood like we would Mod Podge it. I just decided to use Weld Bond. It's the same. You can use Mod Podge. And then I was cutting my shapes out. I didn't want this double-sided tape to melt in my machine.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that double-sided tape works when you have already cut out shapes and then you can file around the edges. So I was doing a laser version of that. So yeah, the washi tape is not very sticky. It would have flipped up off of the wood in laser. So I said, let me do it like I would Mod Podge any other paper.
Okay.
And it came out pretty good. It came out. That was part of my Saturday binge.
Carol, how are you feeling now? Are you better? Carol, last week
I'm better. I started to work yesterday.
Okay.
I started to
Were you
work
able to
yesterday,
show
so
this
today I'm
weekend?
just tired.
Oh yeah, it must be in the air.
Yeah, I
'cause
did.
me and
I
JC
did.
both.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did. Okay,
I'm
good.
just bragging. Yeah, but my show this weekend was real good. I made some good money. The Bible
Good.
bookmark is our
Praise
big
God.
seller.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Good.
bookmarks
Yeah.
are big sellers. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a collection of your
And then I'm
bookmarks. They are
I sold
beautiful.
a lot of bracelets.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I just ran a special on them for this month, so I can really get a lot of orders for them upcoming. But I do got a lot of orders. I still got an order to complete. That I'm when we get off of here, I'm gonna get in there and get it done. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, could you put the person's
have a
name
name
on it
for-
along with their scripture of choice?
Well, if they custom order,
Those are custom orders?
I'll put their name on it.
Or with the
Yeah.
lady, like you do with the lady
Marcia.
on the side and their
I
name
have
probably?
a question.
Yeah.
JC,
Well,
did you see
with that one,
Lachelle's
that was
question?
a program that I got off of Etsy, but I did some more for sorority Sigma Theta for the Deltas, and this one I have space to put their names.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if the
But
link-
Marcy, I have a name for your machine. You should name her She Diva.
Diva.
What? She Diva?
SHEDEVA. Shediva. In other words,
Yeah,
she
if
devil.
she do
Shediva.
what she's supposed to do. If she do what
for
she's
your
supposed to do,
art.
it's really not the machine, it's me. I have to learn it. Like all of you guys
Yeah.
had to learn your machine. They didn't come out the box and say, okay, let's work. Y'all had to learn it. So that's my thing. I have to learn it. I'm getting there.
Let me
Like
tell
I
you,
cut this acrylic today.
I have had
I did a
million
lot of
nights
research
of
on
frustration
sublimation
with
before I jumped
mine.
into it.
Jay, have you? I mean, I've had a lot of frustration with mine. I was asking Jay if she had any issues, or did she have to go through what we're going through?
Oh yeah, and in fact, I was going to ask the laser ladies if they'd had any experience figuring out how to work with warped wood. You know, it seems like every piece of wood I have bought lately is warped. So when I cut out something, like I've been making these coasters, right? So these coasters, can you see that? Four out of 6 of them came out like this, where the lines are not cut all the way through, and it's because this wood is warped, and I can't and I can't make it cut all the way through.
Do you have a honeycomb sheet? A honeycomb bed?
Well, I was getting one of those for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
So it's not here yet.
Okay. Now, which machine do you have?
I have an M1.
You have an M1. Oh, okay. So, what you have to do is, if you can't rewarp it back, by, sprinkling a little water on it and then weighting it down flat, then what you have to do is use the pins to kind of hold it as flat as you can to the honeycomb.
Yeah. What I tried doing was making the laser think that it was thicker, the wood was thicker than it actually is. And that kind of sort of worked, but not so much.
Yeah.
Is it like jumping while it's cutting? Is because it's warped? Is it jumping? Because I see a few people that use magnets.
Mm-hmm.
They use magnets to hold it down on a tray.
But if she has an M1,
it's got risers.
It's got those rise rods. Go ahead, JC, because I think you have an M1 too, right?
Yeah. So with the M1, let me tell you a trick. If you have a ceramic 12 by 12, if you don't have it, go get it. Tile. It's the kind that you would put on a cabinet. Go to Home Depot. Marble tile. Not
you get them at Home Depot.
At Marble, go get. I have 2 of them. I have more than 2, but anyway, I have a couple of those. And when mine was warped, I was just trying to get creative. I didn't ask nobody. I was like, okay, what's going to do this? That tile is the same size as your sheet.
Right.
Spray it down, not a lot, but just enough on both sides with a spray bottle of water. Don't put any paper towel or anything. Lay it flat. Make sure that tile is clean. Lay it flat in between. Sandwich it and let it stay. Do a couple of them if you need to at the same time, but make sure it's way down, like Cassandra said. Leave it for a couple days. Don't even act like you ain't got it. Let it sit there until you're ready to use it. It will flatten out. As long as those ceramic or marble tiles are even, which they are, lay them there. I did about 3 at one time.
Yeah.
It worked perfect. And I haven't been patient enough to do it again, but that worked. Also, I do have a honeycomb for the M1. Again, I'm scared to even mess with it because I don't want nothing to happen that my laser won't cut. But there's something called, I'm going to see if I find the link. Instead of that, on top of my triangles, I purchased let me see if I can find it. I purchased a mesh. It's a wire mesh in a wire mesh. When you guys start talking, I'm going to go look for it. And I lay that on top of my triangles, and then a magnet would probably work to lay it down. But for the honeycomb, if you don't have it, this is what I use on top of my triangles. I'll show it to you in just a second. But try the tiles. Try those marble 12 by 12 pieces. from Home Depot or Lowe's. You might even be able to get it from Walmart. I don't know. You might.
Well, you know, I've got excess tiles here from when I retiled the house.
Yep.
So,
There you go.
Same size.
12 by 12 in it.
And just do it before you're ready to use it, because that happened to me this weekend. All those shapes I cut out, right middle cut out perfect on the edges, and that's all it is glue. It's a little thicker as well as it's warped. So,
it's truly annoying.
That's good information. Because when I sublimate, my sublimation acrylic, it comes out warped. So I'm gonna take my ceramic towels when I take it out of the heat, put them right up under there.
Put it in there and lay them down flat. Yeah.
Careful,
Yeah.
those
Good information. That's what I love this group.
You can sublimate acrylic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carol, you can sublimate acrylic.
Yes.
White acrylic. Yes, you can.
Oh, wow.
But Carol,
yeah,
be careful.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will crack or not, but those tiles will be nice and cool. So you don't want that sudden temperature change to do anything to your acrylic.
Okay. Thank you.
Be careful.
Thank
Maybe put I don't know, something in between it, because I don't know, but just that sudden
Maybe
temperature.
a towel. Maybe I'll put a towel in between it.
Yeah, but then your acrylic may pick up the other tile. So what you could do is if you know you have some acrylic that you're gonna want to flatten out again, you can stick your tile in the oven and just give them a little warmth. Get them up just a little warm, you know, not as hot as the clay. I mean the acrylic, but just that they're warm, because tiles tend to be cold.
Yeah.
You know, just get them a little warm and then put your acrylic between them.
Okay, going to the
take my heat press.
Going to the chat
I'm
again.
sorry,
Michelle said, Carol, where can I see your bookmarks? Carol. Michelle wants to know where
on
she
Facebook under Carol Spencer.
And
I don't have a website. I was gonna work on that one that JC is telling us about. But the Shopify, just I've been sick and busy working, but I am going to do the Shopify site. My goal is to have that done before the new year. But go to Facebook under Carol Spencer.
Okay. And then Lachelle said, when we were talking about the warping, she said, do more than one pass when cutting and make sure you get it to come out before.
And it just happens. Well, it's not a flat sheet. it's like a thin bed, maybe an inch or 3/4 of an inch, whatever thick. And when you look down on this bed, it has the shape of the honeycomb of the beehive. And what it does is it allows the air and the beam of light from the laser to go through it. So it somehow, because the air is underneath your item, with the honeycomb lifting your wood up off of the bed, it allows it to cut more efficiently.
Here's the metal that I have in lieu of the honeycomb. So this is the name of it. Is it backward, y'all?
No.
That's the name of what I bought. 2 sheets in there. 2 sheets. It's about the same size as the wood. It's a little smaller. And it's very sticky. So I have duct tape, not duct tape, should probably be duct tape, but masking tape on the end so I don't stick myself, and none of my pieces will fall through here. So I lay that on top of my triangles.
Okay.
And I wish I'd have seen these before I spent the money for the X-Tool honeycomb.
Yes.
It's in the box. So I'm about to sell it or something. But
because that works as the honeycomb, but it's less money. I just recently saw where people were buying that something like that. Matter of fact, I think I saw somebody go to the Dollar Tree and buy a mesh baking rack and a cookie tray.
Yeah, the cookie tray will probably work a lot better. This right here was 2 sheets for $9. Right.
Oh, okay. Okay. And you got that from what? Amazon?
Yep. The link is in the chat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't see it.
Oh, really? It's in the YouTube
The
channel?
YouTube chat.
YouTube channel chat. So go to YouTube, not the StreamYard.
Well, I think I am in the YouTube. Maybe I should join chat.
I'm under.
Yeah, I need to find the YouTube chat too.
I know.
On my phone, I'm using the StreamYard. On my computer, I am literally on Sherry's YouTube channel watching our video.
And Lachelle asked Carol, does she have a YouTube?
We did that already. She said yes.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Okay. I missed it.
Facebook, but not
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And now Lachelle has a YouTube channel. I'm subscribed to her channel. So y'all go check Lachelle out and subscribe. JC, where are you with your getting to your 1,000? How close are you?
Oh, hold on. I'll tell you in a second. I think I'm at 787.
Getting there. Getting there.
I'm getting there.
You getting there. Yeah.
Yeah. Several, it was about, since I asked, in about 4 or 5 people this week. I'm like, okay, we're getting there.
Okay.
That's good.
We are, yeah, 787. That's what it is. I need to put some more videos up there.
Yeah, I keep saying I need to start rebuilding my channel.
Okay.
And what's your channel, JC?
JC, yours?
I want yours too, Cassandra.
Okay. Mine is what am I? Cast WMS.
WMS, okay.
Yeah. Out on
And
YouTube.
let me see.
Where's my pencil?
What did I do? Mine is JAYCEE Chandler 4905. If you put the @ sign in that, it should bring me up.
Okay, cool beans.
Yep. Thank you.
No, thank
Yeah,
you.
and mine would my logo is a picture of a orange and black and white necklace and earrings. But yeah, Cast WMS.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna rule YouTube, y'all.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. I gotta get on there.
You know, you guys, YouTube is getting better and better. They were saying that because people aren't watching as much TV as they used to watch, the advertisers are going over to YouTube. Platforms. And so it's helping the YouTubers make more money.
Paid more money. Right.
Yeah. So, and they keep doing, more and more things. Like now.
What's on that you had?
I watch YouTube probably all day long. I'm either watching jewelry or cruising.
Or what?
Cruising. Or cruising. I like watching cruising, cruise ships and going on cruise.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I like
it's either two. And people that come to my house, they'll tell you, when you come to Carol's house, you're going to have to watch jewelry making or cruise ships.
Or bring your own TV.
Yeah.
So the family knows who you are. They know you, JC, and they know Sherry.
Whole name. I got rid of Hulu and I am taking advantage of my Prime. Good Lord.
Prime has a lot.
I've been watching my TV on Prime saying I don't miss Hulu at all. But it's $17.99 a month. I don't miss it.
Wow.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
I know. And then I noticed, like, since since Thanksgiving, it keeps popping up in different places talking about, like, I think Hulu, Paramount, Peacock, they've all are having these special deals where you can sign up, I guess first time users though, for $1.99 for a month. $1.99 a month, I think, for at least a year or something like that.
Yeah,
But
so I was like,
it's a hot mess. And then, you know, because I live in two places, my Netflix asked me the other day, I was trying to watch it here in New York, and the Netflix says, "Are you on vacation?" I say, "Yes, I am on vacation." You know, because when I'm here at my mom's house, we mostly watch, and especially since it's Christmas time, we watch Hallmark.
Oh, okay.
You know, we're watching all the Christmas movies on Hallmark right now. Countdown to Christmas.
Have y'all watched Candy Cane Lane?
That was so good. I recommend it.
Yeah,
I
it was
recommend Candy Cane Lane. I was so proud of them. They really did a nice job.
That's with Eddie Murphy, right?
Yeah,
Eddie Murphy, yes, and Tracy Ross.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Tracy Ellis Ross. Yeah.
Ellis Ross, yeah.
That's
It was
Oh,
funny.
okay.
time too. So
Now, was that at the movies?
No, it's on Prime, right?
yeah, that's what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
that
think
one's
it's
on
on
Prime.
Oh,
So you can see that one, JC.
Yeah, I'm about to listen in.
No,
Write it
no.
down. That one was
when
good.
you have Prime membership, you can see that movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get music. You can get there's a whole thing up there when you go into Amazon, like you about to shop. Look at the top.
Look at the top. It'll say
Prime.
videos, Prime videos or whatever.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then you can watch all the things on Prime. Mhm.
Dude, for
And
$14.99 a month, you should be able to watch anything on
you
video
do
on Prime.
on Prime.
That's
You
a lot of
can.
money a month.
But you know what I noticed that they're doing
And as
now?
much as we shop with them.
Thank you. Thank you. I know someone, a younger cousin of mine said something about she was in this series and she was in this one episode. I was like, oh, that was a long time ago. And she's like, yeah, it's on Prime. And so I went to watch it, and Prime said, I was upset. It was advertised on Prime, but I would have had to buy it or subscribe to it or something.
Yeah.
You know, it was an old video. And it was on Paramount.
Yeah.
You know, so a friend told me she was upset with these people trying to tell her who and where she could watch something. So she gave me her Paramount sign on. So I watched Paramount to watch this series. And another, if you know somebody who has Paramount, I forget what his name is. David Aiello, I think his name is playing a character. He was a real man, a lawman called Bass Reed.
Lawman.
Yeah, and
Bass Reed.
His story of being a lawman was later on turned into the Lone Ranger. So when we were little, I don't know about y'all, but when I was little, I used to watch the Lone Ranger, and he was riding his white horse, Hi, old Silver. That was about a black lawman in the West.
Thank you.
I was like, when I found that connection out, I was like, what? The things they lied to us about.
Again, something else.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Like Betty Boop.
Jay.
You know.
Yeah.
What about
Jay,
Betty
I have a
Boop?
question for you.
The original inspiration, real quick, the original inspiration for Betty Boop was a black woman.
Exactly.
Okay. Go ahead, Carol.
Wow.
Carol,
Jay, I have a question. Do you have a Facebook page? I'm not Facebook. Yeah, Jay, do you have a YouTube channel also?
No. No, I don't.
I'm just trying to figure out what city do you live in?
I'm in Santa
If you don't
Teresa,
mind
New
sharing.
Mexico.
Oh, because you look so familiar. But you've been on Sherry's show before, haven't you?
I have.
Okay, that's where I know you from. I was like, you
I
look
love
like a lady I seen at my craft at the pop-up shop I was at Saturday.
Taco shop. Okay.
And she made
I
jewelry
do like
too.
tacos.
I love
Oh,
your board
yeah.
behind you, Jay. I love it. I love it. Her pegboard and all her tools. I love
Gotta have
that.
tools. Gotta have tools, you know.
That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Don't be spotlighting my stuff, Chevy. Okay.
I love it. I love it.
Organized.
I got that
Organized.
stand from garbage outside of a Circle K.
Oh, wow.
What your stand?
Yeah, this stand right here.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they were throwing it in the trash. I said, well, can I take it home?
Okay.
Them things are expensive.
Yeah, sometimes when different stores are changing over their equipment, if you kind of like ride behind the back, they'll have stuff that they're getting rid of, and you could always ask for it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helped me a lot.
Yeah, I know. I have a bookcase in my garage. Not my garage, in my soon to someday to be she shed that I got from Walmart, and it was like what did they have? The equipment, ortho something for the garden, and they just had it for the one season to display all their bug killing stuff.
Yeah.
And when the season was over, they tossed the shelving unit. I was like, oh, I could use that.
Okay. Yes.
And it
We
was,
always
and
see possibilities and stuff.
right. And it was purple, and it was a wire rack, and it had hooks, because the stuff was in packages that could hang. I was like, oh yeah, I could use that.
Nice, nice.
Let me go to the chat for a minute. Okay, to catch up. Maisha said, oh, when we were talking about the movie, she said that movie was awesome. She said she watched it 3 times so far.
Wow.
And then
Okay.
Deborah O'Neill said, Marcia, do you have a Facebook group or a business page? And JC said, Sherry, can you talk a little about your wood for the latest necklace you created? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, getting to that question, I do have a Facebook page under Marcia Kendall, Kendall McCrory, McCrory. Actually, I got 2, but the one that's active is the Marcia Kendall, Kendall McCrory, McCrory. And that's the one I show my jewelry every now and then. Far as having a business page, no, I don't. But the word is but. I've seen designers that don't have websites do this. If somebody is interested in something that I have, they can request. I can send them my email, and they can let me know which one they want, or they can feel free to call me by phone number. I'm not skittish like that. If they ask for my phone number, if they want interested in something, I'll just give them my phone number and my email. Get in contact with me either way, and then I'll do like I did Miss Sherry. You send me the payment on Cash App. I'll get your merchandise to the post office. Then I'll screenshot you the tracking number. And that's how I did that with Miss Sherry. So it worked. So that's how I would do it until I get a page. But yeah, to answer that question, if you see anything on my page that you're interested in, that's how we can work. Either ask for email, and then I'll send, when you ask for the email, I'll send you my phone number, and then we can go from there until further notice.
Awesome. Deborah said, thank you.
Okay.
JC, about this this thick wood. Now this is a 1/2-inch piece of birch plywood. And now the Glowforge says that it can cut up to a 1/2 inch thick, but it really, really has to work hard. I had to do a couple of different test cuts at different different power levels.
Okay.
And so I finally got one that worked. But it has to, the setting that I used, it has to go around 3 times. And so that causes the wood to burn more. It causes the edges to burn more. And I'm not that happy with that. I don't know if you saw on that video, but I had to really.
I seen the video. You had to wipe
So
the
what-
soot off
Yeah.
the bead.
So what were your settings in your Glowforge?
The setting that worked for me was 135 power. No, speed 135 and full power.
Full power.
Mhm.
Okay.
I did I started out with 115, but that wasn't, it didn't cut all the way through. And then I did 170, and what happened with 170? Well, it still didn't work. I guess I reduced, I guess I increased the speed and reduced the power, and it still didn't work.
Yeah, and I haven't come to a solid understanding. Tweaking it is like what you did. And like on my what do I have? I have a 10-watt dial. Like everything is 100% for me on that dial.
Right.
And then it's about what the speed is, and then if I go down real low to like the speed is real slow, I might have to up the number of passes like you did in order to get the cut. Now with the CO2 laser, I initially worked on a CO2 laser at our makerspace, where these guys really understood all the ins and outs of the laser. And they were like, oh, we don't ever run the laser at 100%, And yeah, because they had big lasers, and something about the CO2 lasers, it's like, well, if you're running it at 100%, then the tube that helps the laser to work has to work harder, and then it reduces the life of the tube. So they were like, oh, don't ever run it more than 75%. So whenever I use my Omtech at home, which is a CO2 like your Glowforge, I try to stay the highest at 75. If I have to go up high, I have to figure out how to get it to cut at that 75%. I try not to go above that.
Can I share with y'all what I did?
Yeah.
I created this. It's a board where I used different settings for scoring and for engraving my wood. Not so much the cutting, because I do use 100% to cut, but I changed the speed and then the power so that it shows me all the different variations.
How it would look. Yeah. You're an organized person. My problem is I'm too cheap. I can't fit it. A piece of wood like that would be fine for me to have, do the, they always say you should test your material. But it's like, if I buy a piece of acrylic that costs me, $12, $25, anywhere between $12 to $25, I'm not going to waste any of that board to do test cuts. I'm going to go to, something close to it, like on my X2, in the application, they have settings for, I think, black acrylic and then they have settings for red acrylic. So between those two settings, you know, I'll tweak what it is that I'm cutting. And I usually, you know, for the first time, I may, you know, do a real tiny little hole to see if it works. And then I'll move it up and, you know, and tweak it until it cuts. And then I say, okay, now that I've made maybe 3 little holes or 3 little scorings and 1 good hole or whatever, now I know what the cutting parameters should be. So I try to start writing it in a book that I keep next to my machine, or Sunday when I was cutting out some stuff on that sublimation board, I just took a permanent marker and in the corner I wrote 100, and then I think speed was 3. No, speed was 2, and passes was 3. And so when I pick that board up again, I know in the corner I have written down what I need to use in order to cut that.
How thick was that board that you needed 3 passes?
It's only 3 millimeters, but it's a hard board.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do it with my M1, and 2 passes didn't do it, and I didn't get 3. I just said, you know what? No, that ain't my thing. Like like Sherry said with the sublimation printer. What I said, that's just not my thing. I won't
right
pieces. I want to be able to provide it, but
right. That's like I had my X2, I don't know, more than a year, but you know, I was using it off and on because it was in Maryland, and most of the time I'm in New York with my mom. But when I got my CO2 laser, the first thing I tried to do was it had some directions about how to set it up, and when I went to set it up, I said, well, let me use a piece of cardboard. I started a little fire. I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Cassandra, girl.
Well, I have a few pieces that I worked on over the weekend. I was in a Christmas mood because I like to watch all my childhood Christmas shows like Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph, and I guess I was watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So I was in like a red Christmas color scheme.
Oh, pretty.
Nice.
That's pretty.
It is pretty, yes.
What is the top made up?
The top is my I use resin mold, so I make my own shapes.
Okay.
And I add color and bling to it.
Okay.
Wow.
That's right. You're the bling bling queen.
Yeah, I love bling. That's one pair right there I worked on. And then I don't know if y'all remember these right here. Come on, turn around.
Where should I go?
Oh yeah.
So the square tops on the other one, that was resin that you created with the resin.
Yeah, I colored them and I add glitter, with the glitter of choice to those. All my tops I try to do resin pieces because I don't have charms that I can incorporate with my earring top. So, and these say believe. Wait a minute, could you see it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So is that paper or what is that?
Well, thanks to the genius work of JC with the washi tape.
Oh, okay.
I used to do when I feel in the mood, I do like prayer journals. So I have a lot of washi tape, box full of all of that washi tape designs. I even put it in the back.
Okay.
Because when your earrings flip, I like for them to be, you know. So what I did, I had this metallic pink paint by Folk Art, and I painted the wood pieces, and then I added the washi tape on as careful as I could, and I used Mod Podge high gloss sheen.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Those are nice.
Yes.
And then these right here, I was playing with some faux leather. I made these here.
Oh.
Faux leather, like leopard print, cheetah print in the middle with some rhinestones, and then I just did my designs around it. And the top is a resin piece with a little bit of glitter in it too. It's a metallic gold.
Did you cut the faux leather on your laser?
Nope, by hand.
Okay, just checking.
Yep, by hand. Well, I had some help from Miss Sherry. I bought some templates from her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I use the templates, and whatever cutouts I have, I just use those as a focal point of cutting out any shapes I have. So it's like a template from Miss Sherry, the ones I bought from her. And if I make a number of them, I just use a piece, and then I just cut, just add the faux leather to it, and it's cut around it. If y'all can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. That's about it. But I love these right here. I'm trying not to put these on my ears. Somebody please buy these because they are so lightweight and they so pretty. Woo. It's gonna make you stand out.
That'd be a problem I have too with liking my own work. I got a million earrings. A million earrings.
I wore this. I said, well, I got to wear test it. You know.
Make sure
That's the way I feel.
Yeah, I had to wear test it. So.
Oh,
But
here's another set. Carol, when you was doing the cloth, the fabric buttons.
Mhm.
Let me turn it around. Hold on.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Something is happening here. Hold on. This don't want to stay right. Hold on.
Those are nice.
Oh, yeah.
So did you put resin on top of it?
Yes, I used that J. Dixon resin, inspired by JC.
Yeah, I don't have that yet. I got to get some of that.
And then I put the fabric in the back.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I gotta start putting fabric in the back.
And the
'Cause
glass
my
beads
space
are
out.
the glass beads have the same color as the. Come on. They so dangly. They just want to be all over the place. But let me see.
I see it.
Yeah.
How did you connect the
Jumper.
The swirly bell to it?
No, not the swirly, but the hanging part.
Oh, that is with 18 gauge wire, which I swirled it into that pattern, and then I pressed it to give it that bend shape over the button, and then I put resin under it, and then I hit it with the lamp, and when it was secure, then I resined the button, the whole button with the rhinestones.
Can I see the back side of that part? Okay, so
and I did the gloss Mod Podge on the fabric in the inside. Instead of the silver button being shown, I always do either fabric or leather or faux leather or denim.
Okay, but how did you attach it in the back, or did you attach it in the back?
No, it didn't have to be. Hold on, let me hold it up for you. Right, hold on. It didn't have to be. Once you bend that wire, you can shape it over the hump part of the hold on. See how it's bent over the shape of the button?
No, because it's focused on your face.
You see it?
Pull it back.
Pull it back some, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that. Now let me see the back side. Okay, and is it attached some way in the back?
You know how you make the button kits? You got the rounded part, and then you got the insert, and when you got the piece that snap it in the middle,
right?
That's that metal going to show if you don't cover it up. So what I did, I just covered it in the back.
So you resined it.
Yeah, I didn't resin the back. I just did a gloss.
Okay.
But I resin the front. The front is that J. Dixon resin.
Is that J.C. Dixon?
No, J. Dixon. Dixon. D-I.
Diction, like dictionary.
Diction. Yeah.
Just letter J
If you
or
put it on
J-A-Y?
Amazon, it'll come up.
The letter J, the leather, the leather.
And if you watch any JC
We
videos,
can't.
you'll
We
see
tongue
it.
tied, huh?
Yeah.
J.
D-I-C-K?
C-T, wait a minute, J-D-I-C-T-I-O-N. J.
Right.
Diction.
Okay.
Okay.
Diction. Yes,
Okay.
you got it right.
Yeah, Diction.
And
Mhm.
let's see. Lachelle said, "Nice earring." You're
Yeah,
from
they
Cali-
are very nice.
Thank
They
Yeah.
are
you.
very nice.
Debbie
I
said,
bought some button covers or buttons to be covered, and I haven't done them yet, but I like what you said about, using the fabric on the back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I
Cover
made
it
these.
up.
I made these, and I have done some where I put like a post in the back, but I want to do something like that dangle.
Yeah, you can do that. You just gotta measure you know how they take you take your round nose plier and you do a loop. And then you take if you got those kind of pliers that the nylon pliers, you keep going around that loop to whatever size you want. Then okay. Then you cut it. What colors are those?
Ladybug.
Oh, ladybugs. Oh, okay. So then you do your spiral and you have the remaining piece of wire up. Then you take your round nose pliers, do a loop, and then you press it up against where you want it to set, and then you take your fingers and press over it. Embed it into that area where you want it to be. You put your Gorilla Glue or your resin, whatever your choice, and then after it dry, you start shellacking.
Okay,
Marcia,
got it. But see,
that's
these
Yeah.
are pretty. I thought these were pretty.
those are pretty.
Oh yeah,
Those are
yeah.
pretty.
You can do it with those. Those are pretty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like how
Okay,
JC does it with the jump ring where she bends the jump ring.
Okay, I need to see yours, JC.
Yeah.
It's-
Oh, okay. Yep. She put the jump ring in the back. Yep.
yeah.
And she bends it.
Ways.
Okay.
So many different ways.
Yeah.
The jump ring has to be a soft one though, because I had a good time with the hard one, but I think the wire probably would be the way that Marcia did it. That's probably gonna be the better bet, especially if you're covering it up. Less work.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not going anywhere. It's embedded in the fabric and onto that metal piece with that resin. It's not going to go anywhere.
And you said you used 18 gauge wire?
Yep. This is 18 gauge wire. Yep.
Okay.
I even make my own jump rings.
Mm-hmm.
I have like a pencil, like what you call them things. Well, it's a shaper,
Wow.
and I shape these size jump rings. I don't even buy jump rings no more because some of them tarnish, and this wire is non-tarnish resistant. So it's hyperallergenic. That's what I be looking for a lot.
I didn't see which wire you had, Marcia.
Huh?
I didn't see.
Sherry needs a spotlighter again.
Okay.
You just want to
It's
get
an
off.
18 gauge. It's 18 gauge wire in a roll by
okay.
by Hilly and Joe.
Hilly and Joe. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's from
Hildy
Joanne.
and Joe. Hildy and Joe.
Yeah, that's a Joanne's brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had a crazy sale over there.
Yeah, and you was cleaning up.
You know what, JC? I was in my pajamas. I did not put in your messenger. I was in my pajamas, and as soon as I seen your haul, I got on my clothes, and I was only 4 X's away. And I got in my car and went over there, and I was like, "That JC."
Now, see, I don't have
JC
one
got
near
us all in
me
trouble.
in New York.
I said, Look, you were supposed to just go to UPS. I found this is what I was driving over there to Joanne. I said, you only going to get just these bees. That's all you're going to get. Don't
And
walk in the
I wanted red beads and stuff, so I bought a bunch of red beads and stuff. They have them actually four strands of beads for $10.
Did that sell in last
Same
week
here.
or was it?
I was lucky. I'm gonna tell you, I'm going back on Sunday where that same girl is there because she was like, "Oh, I think I can," and she did that last little bit, and it was the employee discount. I said, "Girl,
She was
I had
sweet to
a
you.
lady
Yeah,
that
you
did me
backed
like
up,
that. I was
JC.
looking for her too.
did that," and then look, I was ready. I would have probably spent that $100. I gave her a couple of dollars. I said, "Give me your hand," and I put the money in her hand. I said, "For you, you just blessed me.
I'm blessing you.
Thank
Okay,
you."
all right.
I
That's
was-
how it works.
I was
Yeah.
there you
feeling
go.
funny, so
Well, I got some bad news, ladies.
Oh.
Y'all ready for my bad news?
Yeah.
Well, my bad news is my new job is 5 minutes away from Michael's, Joanne's, and Hobby Lobby.
Oh
They're all on
Lord!
the same street.
You in trouble. You in trouble.
Wait a minute. Here's the question.
Does
Does
your
your husband know that?
Sarah, I thought you was
We're not gonna
retired.
tell 'em because I went Friday to pick up my badge, and when I went Friday, I told them I was coming straight home. But I went to Joanne's and I bought the that sewing cart that's on wheels. It's the big sewing cart that you could put a lot of stuff in and carry a sewing machine in. It's like $149. So I bought that, but when I got through with all my coupons and sales and % off, it only ended up coming to $71. So when I came home, I wilted in the house, not thinking he noticed it. As soon as I got in the house, he looked, he said, "Where that bag come from? They gave it to you on your first day at work." I wanted to lie so bad, but I was honest. I
You
said, "No,
can't hide from these husbands. Let me tell you, you cannot hide from them. I be going to the stores and I got a room upstairs and I throw the bags right in the room.
Yeah, you in
And
trouble.
I
You
said,
in
but I
trouble.
got it on sale. But I was so glad he didn't ask me to open it up because it was full of stuff.
Ooh. I don't need no more beads.
Wilted on it in my craft room.
Oh my God. Well, congratulations.
Okay.
So is it tall or like the short one?
No, it's the real big one. It's like almost like a suitcase.
Oh,
And it's
okay,
on wheels,
okay.
and I can put all my jewelry, some of my mannequins in it.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
But it's on
okay.
wheel, and you wrote it. So it was like $149, but they had 40% off. Then I had the
Oh.
20% off coupon, then 15 off for 75. But I've got some beads and other things to do.
Well, you got some
Oh,
people that'll
wow.
use all
I'm
those.
so glad
They
he
will
didn't ask
use
me to
all those
open that
coupons
snack
for
bag.
you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be
Look, I
blessed
was-
when you got somebody using all the coupons for you.
I was a teacher, and so Michael's had this thing where when you signed up as a teacher, they would give you an extra 15%. So even though I'm retired, my teacher discount still goes on with Michael's, and I'm like, "Ooh, thank you, thank you."
Good.
They gave that to
I
me
put
too.
Yeah, I put in my little telephone number, and it gives me that extra discount. I'll be like, "Ooh, thank you, Michael's."
Mhm.
I said, I'm gonna have to get off of work and go straight home. Do not turn, because I could turn in the opposite direction and go and pass by. First, you hit Michael's, then Hobby Lobby's, and then Joanne. They all in the same
All
block.
in the
Wow.
same.
But if I turn in the other direction and go home, I'd miss them.
You miss them all. Mm. Well, look,
Remember AC Moore? Did you
look,
guys
Carol.
have an AC Moore?
Oh, they went out of
No, I
business,
haven't
didn't
heard
they?
of
I know. Yeah, we had I loved AC Moore.
AC Moore, yeah, they went out of business. Yeah, I was crushed because they even
Hobby
had
Lobby is closed on Sunday.
they had a store in Queens. I had to pay a toll to go and shop there though. But I used to try to go to that little AC Moore. But yeah, when I
love AC
I
Moore.
was teaching and living in Maryland, I took a part-time job at a Michael's so I could have the discount.
Girl,
Yep.
that's you.
It's dangerous, them craft
You know.
stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
I gotta get
anybody
off of work and
ordered
come
off
straight
of
home.
goodybees.com?
Have not heard of it.
I heard of them,
It's
but
a
I never ordered
website.
off
I
of
get all these pop-ups since I be looking for like beading shops. It's called goodybees.com.
Mm.
Yeah, I heard of them, but I never shop on them.
not.
I get a lot of my beads from China.
Oh, from AliExpress.
Yeah,
Carol,
I get a lot of
AliExpress. Oh,
my
okay.
charms and my beads. Yeah, from
Oh,
China.
okay.
It takes about 2 to 3 weeks, but it's worth it. Like you can get 240 10-millimeter beads for like $6 and something.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's a good deal.
Size there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the charms, I get the charms for like 25 cents or 35 cents. You can't beat it. No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, pick a number
Well-
between 1 and 20.
Here we go again. Between what?
Pick a
I
number
got
between 1
2.
and 20.
I got number 2.
I got 15.
I'm gonna try to write down who has what number because we had some double numbers last week.
17.
Okay, 17, Jace. Jay.
I got 19.
Somebody's, yeah, 19. I saw that.
What else?
I put
Maisha got 11. 11, Maisha. Deborah O'Neill, 1.
one.
God's Gemini, 15.
Did you see?
I'm number 2.
God, who did God?
Well, that's 16. That's 16, God's Gemini.
But I typed.
Hey, Val,
I typed in.
when did you get in here?
Okay.
Val got 1. Sarah got 20. Sarah.
Cass got her number up at, what's that, 15, Cass?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And now before I show y'all the number, up at the top, I tried to put the link. I'm trying to make this easy for me. The link to claim your prize, because I was asking people to send me their email, and I kind of wanted to talk and see kind of what I should give them, but that's not working. So just click on the link and go to my website and just go through the process. It's not going to charge you anything. It looks like it's going to charge you, but it's not going to charge you anything. But what it does is it puts it into my Shopify as an order. So then I know I have an order and I can't forget it because it pops up on my phone. Because if it doesn't, you might never get your stuff if I got to remember it.
Oh dear, she must be getting old.
Yeah, girl. I'm a senior. Although at church I found out I'm a junior senior. I'm not
junior senior.
Okay.
Yeah, the seniors are in their 80s.
Who's the youngest in this group?
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you didn't ask who's the oldest.
Who's the youngest?
I think you.
How old are you?
I'm 62.
Well, you younger than me.
I just turned 62 last week, the 28th.
I just turned.
Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Birthday.
I'm a
What did
turkey
you say,
baby.
JC?
I'm 55. Just
All
turned-
right. So
Might need
JC.
a baby. Unless
Might be-
somebody online, we got any babies online? 50s babies, 40s babies. Okay. All right. Well, here is the number. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Like myself.
What is that?
That's not my number.
A drum roll. What's the number? 14.
13.
I was 15.
Okay. I guess did anybody have 13? If not, it's you, Cass.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
So Cass, click the link and follow it so I can
Okay.
wait. And Carol,
Congrats, Cass.
from last week, and somebody else, I'm still working on them from last week.
No problem, because I'm still working on your stuff too. I keep printing you out more and more prints.
Okay.
Yeah, and I need to send you.
Y'all spoiling me.
You big boy cutters, laser cutters. I have a design, and I don't care if somebody screenshot it, but I want to cut this. I want to cut this.
Sherry, we need to see
Sherry,
it. We see you. I want to see the design.
Show Marcia. Let's see. What's your design? Whoops.
Right here.
Okay, it's like a circle with a triangle on it. So you want it to be 2 pieces or 1 piece?
1 whole piece
with the triangle cut out in the middle.
Right.
Okay, I think I can figure that one out really easily.
I got a pair of earrings that a bunch of those triangle ones and circle ones. And what I did to make a pair of earrings, I somewhere upstairs, but I glued it together, and to me it don't look good. I rather for it to be like it's welded together and naturally. So that's the shape that I'm trying to cut. And when I try to copy it on this thing over here, it only gave me half of the circle. It was like a half moon. I was like, bump it.
Oh, okay. See,
so any cutters that can cut this, please let me know.
Yes, in like in our X2 creative space, the software, a lot of people in the beginning, were like, oh, I think I bought my machine 2021 or 2020, at the end of 2020, something like that. And their software program then did almost nothing. And then people were like, oh, with your laser, don't use X2's program. Use Lightburn. Lightburn, I think if you're not affiliated with something that will give it to you at a discount, Lightburn is over $100.
Yeah.
For Lightburn. And I was like, you know what? My name is Cass, and I'm from New York City, and I went to school with a lot of people who pinched their pennies. It rubbed off. And so I was like, I'm going to use the free program. And every month or so, or 2 months or 3 months, whatever it was, X2 kept improving their program. And now with my CO2 laser, I had to use Lightburn. So then it forced me to learn Lightburn. And I was already familiar with X2. I was like, well, you know what? Lightburn is good. It has lots of great bells and whistles. I said, but X2 is standing up just as tall as Lightburn. When I want to create something real quick, I go to X2. Today I was thinking about something I wanted to create real quick for my paper cutter, and I was like, well, you know what? I could do real quick in X2 and just export it now as a SVG and send it to my Cricut. Not my Cricut, to my Silhouette. Right. So I can do all that stuff now, even in the X2 program.
Yeah, but you can't export from a Cricut so that you can use it in Xtool.
Well, I cannot.
Yeah.
Technically, I tell you what, yes, I can. If I own the item and it's in a SVG file and I can use it on my Cricut, then I can take it to my laser.
Yeah, but I can't create it on my Cricut software and then use it on my Xtool.
True. I don't, because I don't mess with Cricut. So when it comes to creating anything, I don't mess with Cricut for creating anything. I make cut paper on my Cricut. But if I'm creating files, I either create it in Silhouette, or I create it in Brothers Canva, or I create an Xtool. Right now, the Xtool is on the dining room table, so I'm always creating an Xtool.
Yeah.
And I can send the SVG file wherever I want. So yeah, so that's powerful now that we you know, that X2 has that feature. You can create it in X2 and export it as an SVG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
try
nice.
any of their AI stuff?
You said what?
Did you try any of the AI stuff that they put on there? They gave us a limited number of tries, I think.
I have not tried any of the AI stuff. I've not yet. I think a number of months ago, I was just using Chat GPT to create descriptions for some of my my jewelry that I had on Etsy, but that's the only thing I've done so far with AI. But AI is powerful.
I did some. Well, I didn't. Glowforge they have AI built in as well, and I did. You know, I played with it at first, but I didn't do anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
But, you guys, I have a complaint.
Yeah.
I ordered this cutter from Etsy, and I've ordered a lot of you know.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
And it won't cut. It won't cut my doggone leather. And I've been back and forth with the vendor about it.
Did it fit in your, what do you have, a big shot?
A big kick.
A big kick. Did it fit in it?
It won't. It's too fat. I mean, when I put the 2 plates on it, it won't go through.
Can you do 1 plate?
Then that's not enough pressure. And I've tried.
Okay, so
you can't do 1 plate. It won't spin so good.
Yeah, no pressure. And I paid $35
why
for
don't
this,
you try?
and I think this lady don't want to give me my money back.
Combination of plates.
Yeah.
A different combination, even though it's not made for the specific thing that you're doing. What I've done. So I have some dies just like that, and I only have one of them that I needed to, but I think it was because my leather was too thin and it wouldn't cut it. So what I did was I did the thickest plate that'll allow it to go through. I think what I did was there was one that wouldn't go through, and then I just kind of sandwiched multiple thin ones with another thicker. I mean, it was trial and error. If you have a problem, do it, but you know.
And I had that thing that you got with it that had different levels of plates on it, but now I don't think I threw it away, although I was trying to get rid of some stuff, but now I can't find it. Anyway,
well, here's a cheat, and I don't know if you want to use your acrylic because those sheets are made of acrylic.
That's right, they are.
Worst case scenario, but keep in mind, you might cut it because that's what we do with those die cutters. If you buy a piece of acrylic that is
maybe I need like a 1/16 or something.
Yeah, get something that.
Yeah.
You have to do that because you purchased the thing, but a fix around it is to go get some acrylic that's about the thickness that you needed, and that should be a workaround.
I hope so, because I don't think this lady's gonna give me my money back.
and what you can also do is go back and look at her description. Did she make it clear that it did not fit the size of the, what's it?
No,
the
it said
shots
for all of those cutters. But anyway,
you said what?
No, the description says it fits the
Did it say it fits your cutter? Because the original steel rule cutters like that were fatter than the machines that we got later on. And so like when I was a teacher, we had like a machine from a company called Ellison, yeah. And their machines, instead of it being a roll through, it was a press down.
Okay.
You know, so you would put the die on top of the paper and then you would press down to cut it. And then someone said, oh, look, all those teachers are making, you know, stuff with the Ellison stuff. Let's make machines that they can buy for at home and they can roll it through. So that's when the big kit, the big shots, and everything else got created. But the thickness of the big shots and the Sizzix and everything, it was thinner than what the Ellison machine used.
Okay.
And so technically, if she did not describe her piece correctly, you could go back to Etsy and make her return your money.
We'll see what happens. I'm gonna keep trying to work it out. And if
yeah. But like JC said, you know,
I think I might have.
it's all about creating a correct sandwich for it.
Sandwich?
is it
Sandwich.
is it the same one?
If we got the same thing, Sherry.
Say that again.
Sherry, I wanted to order from the same lady because I got one too, and that's how thick mine is.
Okay.
But
Wow.
Hers
Yeah.
has a number on top of it.
Yeah.
No,
Wait, Mom.
mine don't have a number, but mine
Let's
fit
see.
through my 2 plates. I believe it might be your leather. Try it with another piece of leather.
Well, that's what she told me. But I wanted it for the thick leather. She said use thinner leather, but I didn't want. I wanted it for the thick
Yeah.
leather, but
So
it's
you
okay.
can't tell me what to use?
I think I'm just stuck. But let me go to the chat. Let's
No,
see.
you're
Sarah,
not. No, you're not.
Oh.
No, you're not. How much you pay for it? How much did you pay
$35.
for it?
$35.
You're not stuck. I'll probably buy it from you because I use thin leather too. So don't worry. Let me get my car out of hock and get my car out of hock this week. I paid the deductible. I'll probably buy that from you.
Let's see.
We'll see. Okay, let me go to the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, Melissa is 46 years old, so Melissa is the baby of the group, as far as we know.
Oh, okay.
And Melissa has a request. Melissa says, ladies, please teach me how to get coupons for Hobby Lobby and Michael and Joanne stores. So how does she get coupons?
Hobby Lobby doesn't do the coupons
They
anymore.
don't do them no more.
Oh, really?
You have to walk in and pick up the flyer they have in the store at
Yeah,
Hobby
Hobby
Lobby.
Lobby stopped the coupons, but for Michael's,
For Michael's, you could
sign
go
on.
Michaels.com. You could go on Michaels.com and sign up for
Sign
their
on their app.
Yeah.
Go into your your Play Store and your phone and do Michael's and pull up the app.
And also Joanne's. Oh, that's a nice one there, Miss Spencer. Miss Spencer, I need to give you.
Yeah,
I need
just
to.
got this one.
Is that the super net one
This
from
is
Amazon?
a 3-inch.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
got that
this-
from
yeah,
who?
This is it. And this is a 3 from Amazon. This is a 3-inch. It was on a 3-inch teardrop. And it's a 3-inch where it cuts the inner part of the teardrop.
So
I got it on
how
Amazon,
thick is it? I was looking. How
Black
thick is
Friday.
it?
It's made to go
It's
through.
about the same size as the one I held up a minute ago. So when I use
Oh,
it,
okay.
I just use because I got a few die cuts. I just use the 2 plates, my 2 plates, and it goes right through.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
So that's
you
a
know.
2-plater.
Okay.
I was lucky this summer. Some lady listed in Facebook Marketplace. She was getting rid of all her dies and her die machine. And I was like, oh, I don't have one down here in Salisbury. So I think I paid maybe $60 for it. You know, I kind of talked her down, you know, from what she originally said, and I paid $60 for it and all her extra dies. And then when I picked up the machine, it was wider. it was a great deal because the one that I have here is the big kick, and it's the other one that I just bought is, I forget what it is. It's a Sizzix one, but I forgot what the name was. But it's wider, and it'll take wider dies, widthwise.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, good, because I had a die that was wider than the machine widthwise, and I couldn't even use it. Well, I was like, oh, let me take it down, and I can now use it down in Maryland.
Okay. To the chat, Fantasia said they have a black mat they use for embossing. Does anybody know about that?
I think that she's giving you a suggestion on how to make it thicker.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because I know
like this.
it's almost like a cushion.
I wonder if that's it.
Oh, let's see.
Is that it?
This is one, but when I first did it, I made a mistake and put it the wrong way. This should go on the top, and then put the metal, the glass on the bottom.
Okay.
And you can do like a die like this with this on the top.
Mm-hmm.
And then under the bottom, if the acrylic is too thick, if the plate is too thick. Yeah.
Okay.
My plates are beat up.
Mine too.
They made up.
That's what they paid for.
Yep.
Yep. They all beat up. But they keep working. I keep using them.
That's right. Absolutely.
That's right. Look, I worked mine until it broke and fell apart. And then I bought a new one.
Okay. Hey, ladies, we're getting.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
Let's see.
Ooh, almost 2 hours.
We're gonna wrap it up. Anybody else has anything they want to show us or share?
No.
What are the prices of those big kicks?
It was a pleasure. Always.
I think I saw one on Amazon for like $89 or $69, something like that.
What are the regular prices of the big kicks? The big kick machine.
I'm not sure, but I
got it at Michael's for $79.
Yeah, so
they've gone up like they're like
the manual one. Did someone say a couple of weeks ago they have the electric one?
Yeah, who's got? Oh, JC got the electric one.
Who? Yeah. JC? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much is the electric ones, JC?
I just got the manual one.
It was 200 plus.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
But if you have,
keep rolling.
You have a laser now, and you have what? Didn't you say you had a Cricut still in the box?
Yeah.
I would say don't even look at buying the other ones now, because technically I know
you laughing at me.
no, because like Hobby Lobby, they stopped carrying.
I can't come to the house with another machine.
Right. But the way that the craft scene is moving right now, they're kind of moving away from dyes, and I know Hobby Lobby has stopped carrying the dyes.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, because I gotta learn.
What you call her, Carol?
What's the machine's name, Carol? Jadiza.
Shadiva.
Shadiva.
SHEDEVA.
Shadiva better line up with what she's supposed to be doing.
Right.
Well, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up. Like I said, I cut these little pieces this evening. That's why I was late getting on the live. I cut these little pieces. Actually, this is in the design department in Glowforge. Yeah, these supposed to be pieces for a keychain. Acrylic. I didn't take the plastic off, but it's teal.
Yeah.
So it got this circle. I mean, this one.
Was it a big sheet of teal or was it like a half sheet?
No, let me show you. I got the big one.
Oh, okay. Because whenever I go to the store, I always see the little half sheet. And then I found somebody on in Etsy who sells printed patterns of acrylic, and
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
they have for people who are making jewelry, they have small pieces. I forgot what the size was, but it was like $4.25 for, you know, a piece that might be like 5 by 5. I was like, I
Right.
like that price.
Take some of them and sell them.
Yeah, yeah. So,
I
If I can find the already
designed
printed
my own.
acrylics, I wouldn't mind buying them from someone.
yeah, I can't. Here in New York, I can only cut colored acrylic. So I can't, you know, I can't get the clear acrylic and paint on it and then cut it. When I'm at home in Maryland, I could cut on the CO2 laser.
Like Carol said, you can sublimate on that clear acrylic, right?
You can,
The
but
white. The white.
The white.
On the white.
Okay, the white one. Okay.
I thought I
Yeah.
did clear. Did I do clear?
You did clear, Miss Sherry. You did clear.
Yeah, I thought I did. Sublimate.
Uh-huh. I think it got something to do with it has to be color that the machine will recognize. So when you
your
paint
machine,
Oh,
Marcia, your machine will
Mine
not
won't do
cut
that.
clear.
I'll have a fire for sure.
No, you won't have a fire. You just have
a
melted
mess.
a melted black line, and that be it. But it won't. The dial won't cut it.
Yeah, it
If
won't
you
cut.
paint it with black, it will work.
Ah, what?
Not clear. Jay, you've cut clear acrylic on your M1?
Not yet, but I ordered some and I
And
watched the YouTube.
yeah,
So I know.
the Facebook
Yeah.
group on it with the M1s
Mm-hmm.
painted. Now it has to be, I think they say tempera paint or black.
And it will cut through
I
it.
just don't like sublimating acrylic because it warps.
Yeah, yeah. You do have to make sure that you put it on something flat on top of it so it won't warp before it cools off. While it's still hot, you gotta put something on it.
I don't like cutting it. No, I mean I don't like sublimating. I prefer sublimating wood.
Yeah.
Right.
The MDF wood with the sublimation top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because then the earring looks more handmade to me. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My
Fantasia-
bookmarks though are metal, so they're different.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Fantasia said, Carol, she has a black thing like yours, and she said thanks for answering her question about the coupons. So thank you everybody for coming.
welcome.
We all got so much great information that's helping all of us.
Yes.
Don't forget to support the YouTube channels and
Quick question. JC, that app that you gave us last week for Shopify, do they walk you through that?
It's not an app.
Well, I mean the the website for you said it was either $5.99 or no fee at all.
15.
It was $15 a month.
month. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But do they walk you through it as you signing in?
It's easy. It's just like signing up for a subscription of anything that you pay for a month.
Okay.
Link that I had shared would have taken you directly to that page.
Okay.
So
Well, if you have time, could you send it to me in Messenger?
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, back to you, Miss Sherry.
all right. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week if all goes well.
Good night, everyone.
It was wonderful, ladies.
Everybody,
And Carol, be well.
Bye.
Continue to be well.
yes.